नमस्ते, मैं हूँ राव्या सारडा और मैं लेकर आ रही हूँ आपके लिए एक नया शो जिसका नाम है फ्रेंचाइजी टॉक. There are so many opportunities in the franchisee industry, but mostly no one knows how to take advantage of it. But here on Franchisee Talk, we will help you. So whether you are a franchisee or a franchisor or one aspiring to be, on Franchisee Talk, we will help you, educate you, equip you, unlock your full potential and take your business to the next level. In association with Franchiseinsider, we bring you Franchisee Talk, where we will be sharing latest trends, rules, regulations and latest launching in franchisee industry in India. This show is not just an information provider, but it connects, educates, inspires to investors, future startups, franchisors and franchisees. So if you have ever dreamed of owning your own business, this is the right place for you. Listen to the detailed podcast interview with some of our most informative sources on the topics of entrepreneurship and franchising only on Franchisee Talks. Our first guest today on our show Franchisee Talk is Mr. Karan Desai. He is a visionary and heading the brand mithai&more, who is taking his brand to next level by creating its presence regionally, nationally and internationally. The brand mithai&more comes from the land of Gujarat and they have penetrated in the market since 1982. They are successfully running 8 outlets and we will be talking today about minimum financial risk and maximum business expansion plan with Mr. Karan Desai. So please welcome him. Hello Karan, namaste and welcome to Franchisee Talk. You are our first guest on our show and let's talk about mithai&more today, okay? So Karan, mithai&more is the brand from Ahmedabad. काफी सुना है मैंने नाम और जब भी हम अहमदाबाद आते हैं so people are like very fond of namkeen and mithai from mithai&more. So you are into this business and the brand mithai&more has marked its presence in the market since 1982. So 4 decades से आप लोग market में हैं, you are into business. Now you are expanding the sweets shop business through franchisee model. So tell us the story. Who started the brand? Who started the brand in your family?
Starting with the story first.
Okay.
My grandfather started this brand 40 years back. He comes from a small town called Billimora, that is in Gujarat. फिर वो 1982 में he settled in Ahmedabad. There is where we started the dairy products business first. And after 10 to 15 years later, we started with sweets, namkeen, bakery, everything. So currently under the brand mithai&more and Shriji Dairy, we have sweets, we have dairy products, we have namkeen, we have the full range of the products.
Okay, so Shriji Dairy comes under mithai&more.
Yes, so earlier we started with the brand name of Shriji Dairy. Okay. But Shriji Dairy being a very common name, we ventured and we rebranded it to mithai&more later.
Okay, that's great. I mean, you're going with the Gen Z ones, mithai&more. Okay, so I would like to know more about this journey from you, like the succession plan, जैसे हम बात करते हैं. As we all know, Dhirubhai Ambani, Reliance Group में the business or the succession plan goes from Dhirubhai Ambani to Mukesh Ambani, and now his sons are in charge of the business. So what about you? On one hand, the next generation has to maintain the culture, the balance, and on the other hand, they have to cope up with the disruptive challenges. Okay, so how are you bringing a change in your business strategy with mithai&more? What are your plans for the brand?
Right. So हम लोग business में है for around 40 years.
Okay.
And 40 years brings a lot of experience with the journey that we have like done in the 40 years. So अभी क्या है कि business, the ways of business have changed now. It is just not offline now. Okay. You have to be on the all fronts. आपको 360 degree पे you have to market. You have to do your sales, you have to plan everything now. So that is how I think we are going forward with this. We are being a 360 degree brand now.
Okay, so now you are saying कि ऑफलाइन मार्केट में भी है आपका प्रेजेंस और ऑनलाइन मार्केट में भी आपका
Yes,
प्रेजेंस है.
yes, yes, yes.
Great. So currently you have your experience from your grandfather and father. So can you share external factors in this business and some incidents which would help our listeners to know more about this industry?
Okay.
Hmm.
So basically, sweets and dairy sector is a highly unorganized sector in India.
Right.
There are a lot of players in the market, may it be multinational, may it be local players, but
Correct.
everyone has their fair share of the market, right? So
Hmm.
sweet industry, you have to constantly innovate. You have to constantly improve on the product quality. You have
Hmm.
to keep up with the changing trends that customer demand nowadays.
Right.
So that is one of the external factor that affect our business currently.
Hmm. Okay, because I think India में everyone has a sweet tooth बोलिए, correct? Because
Yeah.
uh, there are so many festivals to celebrate and so many occasions. So हर बार मिठाई आना तो जरूरी है. अरे चाहे बच्चा पास हो जाए, चाहे if there is Holi, Diwali,
Every occasion, yes.
every occasion, so mithai aana. So I think this business is never going to run out of profits or line, correct?
Right, true.
Yes. So Karan, tell me one thing, what's the reason behind Mithai and More's success story? Because now there are 8 outlets,
Right.
correct?
So
And
eight outlets we have a franchisee. Sorry
Hmm.
to interrupt,
Yeah.
but outlets we have a franchise, and we have our 4 outlets own company owned.
Okay.
So in total we have 12 outlets currently.
Okay. So what I mean, what is the success? Why? What is the reason for this success?
Reason I would say that due to the quality of the products that we have served over the last 40 years, that has not changed.
Hmm.
We always ensure the highest quality of ingredients we use in the making of the products,
Hmm.
whatever we make. And we always ensure that we do innovations
Hmm.
in terms of packaging, in terms of products and everything to
Hmm.
give our customers something new every time, in every season, I would say. कि
Okay.
कोई भी occasion हो, अगर this time अभी गणेश है, तो next year
Nice.
गणेश में I would try to do something different,
Okay.
something innovative.
Like what? Can you
So
name?
that is the
What is the innovation when we are talking about innovation? Mithai industry में what kind of innovation are you bringing?
so मैं पहले आपको अपना चैलेंज एक जो था that we have solved through innovation I would share.
Okay.
हमारा as being in the sweets industry, the perishability of the products is the major issue, is the
Right.
biggest issue I would say.
Hmm.
Right, so we have adapted a packing technology called modified atmosphere packaging.
Okay.
So with that, अगर मैं आपको example दूं, तो कोई
Hmm.
स्वीट है जो 3 से 4 दिन चलता है,
Hmm.
with our packaging without any preservative, that would go around 30 to 45 days.
Okay.
So it is basically a technology. We have imported a machine from Germany.
Hmm.
कुछ है नहीं, कोई additives नहीं है, कोई preservatives
No
नहीं है.
preservatives. Okay.
It is just a simple packing technology.
Hmm.
So this is how we innovate. We try to keep up with the market trend,
Hmm.
or and I think this is the way forward.
Okay, so बिना किसी preservative के the मिठाई stays fresh
Stays fresh.
for like more than 15 days.
Yeah.
A very good thing. That's a good innovation. So now, in these days, today, currently, if we see the dairy businesses has become so much popular, na? People buy products made from milk, dahi, doodh, everything on daily basis. So the business has
True.
like huge consumer list, and investing in this business can never go wrong. So what are the things to keep in mind before entering into the dairy business?
So I would say before you enter, my advice would be always try to give. If somebody is entering, always try to give a quality product. Do
Hmm.
not go for the cheap versions because
Hmm.
they are available in the market.
Okay.
I would say invest in quality control systems. and try to automize in whatever level you can at the plant level or the marketing or the sales or anything. And always, I would say, always go for sustainable growth rather than rapid growth.
Okay.
So
When we talk about sustainable growth, how can
yeah.
we take steps for that? How are you
So
doing?
by sustainable growth, I would say that many players, many people who are entering our business, they come in with the funding, right? But they don't have logistics. They don't have the basic logistic support, or the quality of the product, or the plant level which they need to maintain to give a quality product. So I
Okay.
would say that you have to go step by step, one after other, and do it at a slow paced,
Okay.
because fast development or fast growth is not possible in this industry.
Okay. So you need to keep patience. You need to have that patience for the
Yeah.
growth, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this business, along with external factors, has some internal factors also.
True.
आपने कुछ challenges अभी जैसे share किए, about
The
logistics,
perishability of the
logistics.
yeah.
Currently, your organization has faced few challenges. मतलब आपके organization ने भी कुछ challenges तो of course face किए होंगे. So how
Definitely.
did
Yes,
you
yes.
overcome with these challenges? What did you do?
So the perishability thing that I have explained to you,
Yeah.
in logistics, we also had faced a lot of problem,
Hmm.
because being a 12 outlet company, I
Correct.
have to give them fresh products daily.
Daily.
So, and we also supply to a lot of restaurants, we also supply to a lot of caterers. So
Hmm.
that is, the logistics has to be maintained. Earlier we had a outsourced logistics team,
Hmm.
but now we have a fleet of 15 vehicles with us to overcome that challenge, and we
Hmm.
have done it very nicely.
Okay. So how many vehicles you said?
15. So
15.
currently we have a 15 referred vehicles
Okay.
in which we transport our goods across
And
Gujarat.
every day there has to be fresh, fresh products in the shop.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So Karan, you are sharing all these audacious goals in coming
Mm-hmm.
years, and you have also now using the franchisee route. I must say, you have selected franchisee route for the same. But
Right.
I know many brands that have failed. जो कोशिश
Mm-hmm.
करते हैं मार्केट में आने की through the franchisee model, but they have failed in the market. Mostly I remember is these international brands. So how are you confident about Mithai and More? What makes you so confident?
Uh, for franchisee model, we have developed our process and systems very well.
Hmm.
So first thing first, we have a franchisee team that is in place.
Okay.
Uh, uh, for any franchisee inquiry or anything, there is a separate franchisee team that
Okay.
takes care of everything. The
Hmm.
second is that the supply chain that we have developed, that we had talked about, the providing of the fresh material, fresh
Logistics.
products daily.
Correct.
Uh, Logistics, yes, logistics.
Hmm.
Then we do a lot of marketing activity for individual stores.
Okay.
अगर कोई फ्रेंचाइजी खुल रही है, तो फॉर एग्जांपल अगर उसका ओपनिंग है, तो वी हैव अ सेट लॉन्च प्लान कि
Hmm.
उसका ओपनिंग कैसे करना है,
Hmm.
टू ड्राइव देयर सेल्स. और
Hmm.
आफ्टर ओपनिंग ऑफ द फ्रेंचाइजी वी आल्सो गिव देम कंटिन्यूस ट्रेनिंग्स, जो फ्रेंचाइजी ओनर्स की भी ट्रेनिंग होती है, फ्रेंचाइजी स्टाफ की भी ट्रेनिंग होती है,
Okay.
and we have our own system for auditing as well. So
Okay.
these all are collective points that we have taken uh, steps for, like, making a franchisee successful.
Okay. That's a wonderful step, I must say. But Karan, मुझे ये बताइए, in how many cities there is this presence of Mithai and More, your brand?
So currently we are present only in Ahmedabad,
Okay.
but we would be rapidly expanding, given the systems and all the things are in place. We would be expanding out of Gujarat in coming 1 or 2 years.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Like, मतलब आपका ये जो business model है for franchisee and more, it's only for metro cities और या फिर 2 tier 3 tier cities के लिए भी है?
Uh, So I feel that dairy product है तो सबका बेसिक नीड है.
करेक्ट.
और देर इज अ जनरल अवेयरनेस के अगर प्रोडक्ट खाना है तो अच्छा ही खाना है, क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट ही खाना है.
यस यस.
सो और पहले, हाँ पहले टीयर 2 और टीयर 3 सिटीज आपने बोला, तो उसमें पहले क्या लूज भी दे यूज टू परचेज, पर उनको भी नाउ दे हैव अ सेंस कि नहीं एक पैकेज प्रोडक्ट है, इट इज सेफ, इट इज मैन्युफैक्चर्ड वेरी प्रॉपर्ली, तो वो ज्यादा एक्सेप्ट होता है अभी टीयर 2 और टीयर 3 सिटीज में भी. और वहां पे क्या है कि पीपल आर एस्पिरेशनल नाउअडेज, तो उनको भी अच्छी चीज खानी है, उनको भी क्वालिटी अंडरस्टैंड होती है, दिस इज अ क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट.
या 2 tier 3 tier में भी आप प्लान कर रहे हैं?
Definitely yes.
Okay, so in coming few years we'll see mithai&more in tier 2 and tier 3 cities also.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
So Karan, see, India is a land of sweets, as we discussed. हर function पे we need some sweet. मुंह मीठा करना तो बहुत जरूरी है. We celebrate all small occasions and festivals like Holi, Diwali, Rakhi, Ganesh Chaturthi now. Let's, for example, चलिए मान के चलिए that मैं रक्षाबंधन की बात करती हूँ. अभी जब राखी हुई थी, तो सेल कितना होता है per day? What is the sales target?
So sales target usually हम लोग we derive it from the last year sale के growth कितना expect करना है. I can tell you a growth percentage that we keep in mind while like targeting करने के लिए. So we generally eye for 30 to 40% growth year on year. इतना एक individual store कर ही सकता है. और उसके लिए we do a lot of marketing activities for them to make that target achievable for them.
So what kind of marketing activities are we talking about here?
So we do a lot of radio, we do a newspaper advertisement, we do pamphleting, और अभी के new age digital जमाने में we do Facebook and Instagram marketing, targeting भी advertisement.
Okay.
और targeting भी वैसे होता है कि those people who are interested in those kind of products, उनको भी वो ad दिखे. So very specific targeting.
So this is a very good option ना, मतलब एक बनाया बिजनेस मिल रहा है कहीं पर जो expansion plan के साथ है, and there are people taking care of all these things, right from training, right from advertisement. So the one who's taking the franchisee, उसको इतना he doesn't have to rack his brain because पूरी फौज है उसके पीछे to take care of everything.
True. So basically, whatever franchisee owners we have currently, they do not have any experience prior to taking our franchise in food and beverage industry. So वो सभी they did not have any dairy background or a food or beverage background. So they were new to this business. But some franchisee owners, they are 7 years with us now. So it is all the steps and processes that we have put in the franchisee module that we are currently applying to the franchisees that helps us. And the main thing that we require from franchisee is their commitment.
Okay.
अगर उनका commitment है, उनको अगर business करना है, and they are more than happy to commit, then everything we take care of.
You are taking
कुछ करना नहीं है,
सिर्फ उनको आपको commitment चाहिए. I was just coming to this question right now कि मान लीजिए if I am interested in your franchisee, right, आपके goals सुन के और and also I'm a sweet lover. For example, if I want to start your franchisee and have no prior experience, मेरे खानदान में किसी का भी experience नहीं है into the sweet business, so how can I do it? How also is it better to take a franchisee or start the unit on my own? What should I do? How can I do it?
It is always better to take a franchisee, क्योंकि अगर आपको अपना खुद का यूनिट करना है तो you have to take care of manufacturing process, all the purchases you need to take care of, and there are a lot of back-end things that you need to take care of. But when you're taking a franchisee, you only need to focus on your sales. आपको वहां पे शॉप पे रह के आपको सेल्स कैसे करना है, बिकॉज द बैक एंड द प्रोडक्ट एंड एवरीथिंग आई एम मैनेजिंग. So I think it is always better to get a franchisee than to start your own unit. And nowadays it is very difficult to start your own unit as well. क्योंकि आपको जो स्केल पे काम करना है, वो स्केल अचीव करने के लिए भी you need 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, you need that experience. And you need
that experience.
People with you, right? I mean, कहते हैं ना, हर जगह का एक स्वाद होता है, हर करे तो वो स्वाद आना बहुत जरूरी है. तो मुंबई में बैठे बैठे आई विल नॉट गेट द टेस्ट ऑफ दैट मिठाई विच इज इन गुजरात, बट इफ बाय टेकिंग योर फ्रेंचाइजी एंड इफ यू आर प्रोवाइडिंग द सेम टेस्ट, तो फिर इससे अच्छी बात और क्या हो सकती है.
Exactly.
Right. So no, coming back to my question, if I have no experience in the sector, तो कैसे जरूरी है मुझे इस सेक्टर में एक्सपीरियंस लेना?
Basically we have 1 month training period prior. अगर कोई फ्रेंचाइजी फाइनलाइज होती है तो हम लोग 1 महीने के लिए उनको ट्रेनिंग देते हैं कि व्हाट इज द टेक्निकल नो हाउ ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, द शेल्फ लाइफ ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, द स्टोरेज कंडीशन ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, सब चीज की गाइडलाइंस वी हैव रिटन इट डाउन. वी गिव इट टू देम.
ओके.
we also train them at our own stores. कि आप यहाँ पे आके ट्रेनिंग लो, आप सेल्स की ट्रेनिंग लो, आप प्रोडक्ट की ट्रेनिंग लो, और आपको प्रोडक्ट कैसे रखना है, कैसे उसको मेंटेन करना है, उसकी ट्रेनिंग लो.
Correct.
So this all, there is a complete module for this. अगर आपको कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, then also it does not matter. We will give you the technical know-how.
Okay.
Or you will be more than ready to operate a franchise after a month.
हाँ, so that's a wonderful thing ना. मतलब मुझे एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, but I can get the training from you people and I can start my own thing. So people who are interested in starting a mithai business can actually take a training from you and get started, get rolling. It's always better to start to take a franchisee and start, because you people are there to always support backend में and provide all the help and training. Correct? Okay. So Karan, what's the next step? अब मैंने आपसे franchisee ले ली, मैंने आपसे training ले ली, और मैंने शुरू कर लिया. What's the next step? How much time does it take? And how important is location in a particular city or at a particular place?
So location plays a very big role in franchising, because वहाँ का we need to know the demographics. कि वहाँ पे what type of people are staying there, how many people are staying there. So that activity is done prior to opening a franchisee. After opening a franchisee, I think in my experience, it takes around 3 months for a franchisee owner to understand all the systems. कि क्या करना है और कैसे करना है.
Okay.
After 3 months, they get a grip of it.
Okay.
So usually I've observed कि 3 महीने के बाद उनके sales में there is a huge growth, because they know how to talk to customer. They know how to keep the products. So I think this is the time frame in which a franchisee owner can develop and like take off from there.
Okay. So I think 3 months का basic practical knowledge मिलने के बाद, then
knowledge चाहिए.
Yes, then the business expands, then the growth starts. Correct. Okay. So Karan, एक बात बताइए, demand for dairy products in India is always growing, right? This sector is always booming, and is it because of the higher income, or is it because interest in nutrition, or is it because demand for quality dairy products is increasing? What is the reason?
I think it is all three of them. As the income has grown, पहले going back 30 years, the income, the slab was not this much, right? तो वहाँ पे जो प्रोडक्ट मिलता था, they used to take it, but now people are started understanding जो अवेलेबिलिटी होनी चालू हो गई है प्रोडक्ट की. अगर आई एम अवेलेबल एट 15 or 20 लोकेशंस इन अहमदाबाद एंड आई एम मार्केटिंग कि मेरा पनीर है, तो दैट इज रिच इन प्रोटीन, दैट इज रिच इन कैल्शियम, इतना प्रोटीन है, इतना कैल्शियम है, दैट इज हाउ आई एम मार्केटिंग. तो पीपल वांट टू कंज्यूम दैट.
ओके.
So all three factors, I think they are affecting the definitely.
And plus,
So all the factors you have to take in account. वो that is there.
all these three factors are important. So quality of product is also increasing, right? The demand is
Yeah.
increasing. Let's talk about people like me who are into fitness freak and everything. So consumer demand जो है towards healthy products is increasing these days. आज लोग 10% ज्यादा देने के लिए ready है for a healthy version of the product. चाहे whether it's
True.
sweet one or whether if we are talking about anything, आप ले लीजिए एक मिठाई वाली शॉप में, if I get a version which is very healthy, right, so I'll give you more 10% मैं ज्यादा दे दूंगी उस product के लिए. And the dairy section is well positioned in this because there is demand for functional
That is true.
प्रोबायोटिक योगर्ट्स हो गए या कोलेस्ट्रॉल लोअरिंग बटर्स हो गए. सो व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से अबाउट दिस?
So the observation is very right, I would say. Now there is a demand market में वो चीज have started growing at a next pace, next level pace वो अभी grow कर रहा है. The demand of the healthy products or I would say conscious products.
Correct.
Because people have started reading the labels backside. अभी we know कि एक पैकेट में कितना कैलोरीज आता है. That we know, right? So I would say कि हमारी ब्रांड इसके लिए क्या कर रही है. We have launched sweet का range that is around 7 to 8 products in stevia based. So completely eliminating sugar from the sweets, and it is completely natural stevia based sweets.
Okay.
And there is no change. There is no change in the taste of the sweets. So you get the same thing, same product as it is in sugar, but in stevia, a healthier option.
Okay, that's a healthier option, correct. Oh,
yeah.
This is good. Also about when I was talking about cholesterol lowering butters and all, are you providing all these things?
We would soon do that.
Okay, so this.
Yeah, but we have.
Okay, so you were saying something?
Yeah, we have probiotic curd and everything, but butters and everything we would soon do that.
Okay, so you're coming into that phase now. Very soon we'll have these products. Okay, so this interview will be shared across India and globally also. So if someone is interested to buy your products, are you available online on various platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, etc.? Can we order from there?
Yeah, we are available on Amazon. We have our own website that is mithai&more.in. The things that I shared, के stevia based sweets है, so it is available on Amazon as well as on my website. Okay. And the demand that we are getting, the response that we are getting currently is amazing.
From online, right?
From online, people are ordering that from pan India. Jammu Kashmir से लेके कन्याकुमारी तक people are ordering. I have seen the orders. So
right, because
there is a demand.
Yeah, Mumbai में रह के if I have heard the name of mithai&more, so definitely I think काफी demand होना चाहिए. कुछ तो बात होगी mithai&more में. Plus when you are saying that you have those machines which are useful for packaging, right? The invention. So it's a very good option for people who are placing order online because वो मिठाई तो fresh रहेगी ही रहेगी whenever you order them, correct? And also you are getting a healthy.
So that is the concept. अगर मेरे को पैन इंडिया शिप करना है तो आई हैव टू इन्वेस्ट इन टेक्नोलॉजी व्हिच वी हैव डन. हम लोग ये चीज लास्ट 7 years से कर रहे हैं. 7 years से वी हैव दिस टेक्नोलॉजी एंड वी आर पैकिंग आवर स्वीट्स इन विद द हेल्प ऑफ दैट पैकिंग टेक्नोलॉजी. सो अभी आज मैं वो स्टेज पे हूँ कि आई कैन बी ऑन Amazon, आई कैन बी ऑन माय वेबसाइट. फ्लिपकार्ट पे हम लोग हैं और काफी सारी ई-कॉमर्स वेबसाइट पे वी आर प्रेजेंट. सो दिस इज ड्यू टू द टेक्नोलॉजी दैट वी हैव अडैप्टेड a few years back.
Okay, Karan, I'll ask you one question. Why should I take the franchisee of mithai&more? Give me 2 good reasons. 2 good and strong reasons.
I would say the training and the processes that we have adapted are class apart. I don't think so many brands, क्योंकि I would say कि dairy और sweet industry is a unorganized industry that I've said earlier. तो किसी के पास ये processes there might be some companies which would have, but not all of them, right?
Right.
So we have adapted the processes. We know how to tackle a franchisee. उनको कैसे उनको growth करवाना है, that we are aware of. उनको क्या support देना है, that we are aware of. So I think these are the main points why we are successful in rolling out the franchises and even running the franchises very well.
Okay, so that's a wonderful thing. Karan, हमने इतनी बातें की about mithai and more, about logistics, about sustainability and everything, and your goals about expanding the brand, the franchisee plans and everything. हमने सब कुछ सुना. Now, tell me one thing. What kind of franchisee support do you provide? Like the location, training, is the staff trained by you so that management runs smoothly?
So that we definitely provide. Manpower support is a challenge for any business nowadays. So training the manpower, अगर आपको मतलब कहीं से आपको extra manpower की जरूरत पड़ गई तो it is not available easily, right? So trained manpower is what we provide to our franchisees. उनको वो aspect में they don't need to worry about it. Then we do provide logistical support whenever they need a delivery, a fresh product. We always give it to them. We give lot of trainings to the franchisee staff, franchisee owners. There are trainings on like a regular interval for them to understand things much better, the scenario of the market. अगर कोई festival आ रहा है तो उनको technically know how होना चाहिए कैसे उसको approach करना है.
Correct, because
So
during
all this.
Because during festival तो काफी भीड़ होती है. I mean, when we see these places, these mithai shop owners, they have no time to breathe.
Yeah. So, that is true. Yeah.
So how do all these things are all these things manageable? I mean, there is a kitchen जहाँ पर बनता है. How does these thing happens when we are talking about logistics? So every day provide होता है?
Every day we provide. We have our own manufacturing unit. We have our own central kitchen जहाँ से all the products we provided to them. उनको वहाँ पे कुछ भी चीज कुक नहीं करना होता है. तो उनको सिर्फ ऑर्डर करना होता है. नेक्स्ट डे we provide it to them. और they just need to manage the inventory and उनको कस्टमर के साथ कैसे बात करना है, क्या करना है. That is what they need to manage. Rather than everything else is managed by us.
Everything is managed by you. So now the training is given by you, logistics is given by you, support, all kind of support is given by you. Okay. So Karan, tell me what are the two factors if a person like me or if anyone who wants to take a franchisee of mithai and more या फिर आना चाहते हैं स्वीट एंड डेयरी बिजनेस में, तो ऐसे कौन से दो फैक्टर्स हैं जो जरूरी है कि हम इसे ध्यान में रखें बिफोर एंटरिंग इनटू दिस मार्केट?
I would say कि जो डेयरी और स्वीट्स का बिजनेस है, डेयरी is a daily need. So this is a 365-day business. There are no holidays in this business. So that is the major point I think everyone should keep in mind. बाकी तो this is a good business, but the product quality, if somebody is starting up new, the product quality that you're giving to the consumer, that needs to be acceptable in the particular area. अगर कुछ चीज बना रहे हो तो वहाँ पे acceptable ही नहीं है तो it is not going to take off.
Okay.
I think these are the basic things that one should keep in mind.
Okay. And you said one thing which you are looking out in a person when somebody wants to join or take a franchisee from you is commitment.
True.
Right. So
that is the only thing that we need.
Okay. So मान लीजिए commitment in the sense that एक family से do you need one person who is like completely invested into this?
Yes, because उसका एक reason ये है कि अगर आप वहाँ पे हो, you have invested some 30-40 lakh rupees in the business, right? So आप वहाँ पे हो और आपको आपका बिजनेस मतलब इन्वेस्टमेंट का वर्थ चाहिए, तो you need to connect with the customer. That no manager or no other person can do it other than yourselves. क्योंकि आपका बिजनेस है, आपके पैसे लगे हुए हैं, तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि कस्टमर्स को मेरे को एक कनेक्शन बनाना पड़ेगा for staying there for a long time, for doing business in that area for a very long time. So this is the only thing that matters, कि आपको एक रिलेशन कस्टमर्स के साथ एक कनेक्ट एक वो चीज होना चाहिए.
Okay.
So that is why we insist that if you are investing, you need to be committed towards the business, या आपके फैमिली में से कोई हो जो ये चीज कर पाए.
Okay, so I think Karan, we have come to end of our segment, and बहुत सारी insightful बातें जानने मिली आपसे into this business of dairy and mithai and more. So here I would like to tell the audience who is watching our show that if you're willing to start a business on your own, and opening a sweet shop can be a very, very good option and a good idea and a business plan, and franchisee you can take from Mithai and More. These people are here to help you, support you, and I'm pretty sure it is going to result into a long-term profit, because India is a country that celebrates huge number of festivals throughout the year. Indian community celebrates and greets guests with various kinds of sweets. Having a shop means that you will be into this business, and you can look for this simple, insightful things which Karan has shared with us. You will never go out of business, I think. So thank
Definitely,
you,
for sure.
Karan, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Ravya, for having me.
Yes, thank you again.